By conservative estimates, there are around 250 people in Prince George who don't have a home. They're called the absolute homeless, living on the street during the day and moving to shelters at night. But at today's Connect Day, the community partners addressing Homelessness Society saw what many of us do not: the hidden homeless. They are the people who have to choose between paying for rent or food every month, and the group is growing.
We have toques, there's blankets, gloves, toothbrushes, toothpaste, there's a razor, some Kleenex, water bottles.
These are the survival kits that may help some of Prince George's homeless make it through the winter.
It's starting to get cold. We've got people already today coming in saying their bones are chilled, it's cold, it's rainy.
The rain will turn to snow and there will be more pressure on shelters, a situation that many say is already getting worse.
They have a lot of hard times finding shelters and that, and sometimes they get booted out to places where they want to sleep, and they seem to can't find a place to sleep all the time.
The community partners addressing Homelessness Society says at last count there are around 250 people who self-identify as homeless in Prince George.
I do have friends that do live on the street, so yeah, and it's pretty sad because I always want to reach out and help them, but I can't because of my living situation.
That's what a lot of people think of when they think of homelessness. They think of the person sleeping out on the street, and that's shifted.
The shift has been towards the hidden homeless, people with a roof over their heads but living paycheck to paycheck.
Really where things have changed is that there's lots of people, the working poor, the folks that are choosing between paying the rent and having enough for food. That's where we're seeing a market increase.
You don't see them all. I do, because I'm everywhere in this town, and they're not just downtown. They're at the Superstore in College Heights. I know where a couple of camps are too.
A main source of concern is the lack of shelters and affordable housing. 14 service providers teamed up at this year's Connect Day to address that and also raise awareness about the current state of affairs in the city.
Showing the people in the community that there's people out there that care and want to address the problem of homelessness in Prince George.
While the survival kits are just a start, the Society says it will let those on the streets know they're not left out in the cold. Kelly Linehan, CKPG News.